Get to know Teresa Caldwell. She's a business mogul, interior designer, mom to rap and film superstar Bow Wow, and now author of I Once Was Her.
You are an incredible business mogul, yes, interior designer, mom to rap and film superstar Bow Wow, and now author. Tell me about the inspiration for your book, I Once Was Her. Look at that beautiful cover.
My inspiration for I Once Was Her was when I started having conversations with a lot of young girls and young women and just hearing their stories. And then I'm like, wait a minute, their stories related to it was so relatable to my own story. So I was like, you know what, I think it's time for me to tell my story, and so people can, hear and feel what I went through and how I maneuvered through that rough period of my life, and where I am today. I thought it was just time.
Absolutely, it's time. And it's a timeless thing because you're being so transparent. I watched your Instagram video recently where you were unboxing your books, and just to see the joy in your face, and just I was in the room with you, just seeing you light up to, you're giving a piece of yourself to the world, and so
I am, and for me, even for me to open up and be very transparent and be very honest about my story, that it was a healing process for me as well, because it wasn't easy. It was hard. It took me almost a year to write this book, so it was hard because I had to go back and relive a lot of that, that pain, and I didn't want to, but I was like, you know what? If I can change one person's life by telling my story and my testimony, it's definitely well worth it.
And you will.
Yes, I hope so.
You wrote this book, I Once Was Her. What will readers learn about you and also about themselves by hearing your story? What do you hope they'll get from your book?
They will get that, I'm very transparent. I'm very open about my life. They will get to learn to trust themselves and learn that pain is temporary.
Pain is temporary. That's inspiring, because somebody could read that. Somebody will read your book. Somebody will be going through a storm, and somebody will read what you went through, what you overcame, and feel victorious and find empowerment and inspiration in that. And that's
exactly. And I think that for me, once I've learned that pain is temporary, because we think that pain, like, it's going to always be with us, but no. And not only is it temporary, but pain is also a lesson. Pain makes you stronger. That's how I look at it.
Right?
Yeah, it makes you stronger. And there's a lesson. There's always a lesson.
I'm excited. What have been some of your most difficult challenges?
Oh my God, growing up, period.
Growing up.
Just growing up. Just growing up, I think having to grow up and be an adult when I was a child. I mean, I was 15 years old. So I think that was one of my biggest challenges, just trying to figure it out and being an adult at a young age. I think that was tough for me. It was one of my difficult challenges.
Was being a mom at 15?
Yes. And you know what? Another thing about me, I didn't see happy, and I didn't even know what happy was. Like, I didn't know what it was. I saw a lot of darkness. I was sad a lot. So just, not seeing happiness, not even knowing what that was like, was a difficult challenge for me.
So what do you attribute to your ability to rise above those challenges?
Ooh.
Because your life's changed. You have a new life, from that 15-year-old girl who was probably scared, I'm assuming, maybe lost, confused, unhappy. I know you said that was one of the words you used was very unhappy. So, how did you rise above?
You know what? I had to sit back and look at my life and realize that was not the life that I wanted. And I felt like that wasn't a life that God wanted for me. So I had to make some serious changes. And with that being said, I had to get a therapist. I had a great mentor. I really fought through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really wanted to change. And I think you really have to want it. And I had to put the work in. And I put the work in.
I love one thing. I love what you said. You said that you got the resources. So not only did you identify that you wanted change, but then you went after the resources to make that change. You got the therapist. You see what I'm saying? That's an important, integral part for me to hear.
Yeah. So what I did was I was like, you know what? Because sometimes we don't know how to maneuver through pain and life struggles and things that are thrown at us. So for me, it was so much, and I had so much darkness. And like I said, I didn't know what happiness was. So I really wanted to be a better person. I wanted to be a better woman. I wanted to be a better friend. I wanted to be a better mother. And I wanted a good relationship with God. You know, so with me, I was like, how do I do this? So I got a therapist. I had a great mentor, which was Curtis Martin, that played for the Jets. He changed my entire life and how I saw things. So I feel like, and you have to get people who believe in you. I think that if you get people who believe in you and want to see you grow and want to see you win, I think to me, that's what helped me.
Beautiful. And I love how that you got that, and then you turn around and now you're giving of yourself, you know, so you're definitely paying it forward.
Yes.
Speaking of which, how do you encourage others to be strong, resilient, and brave as they face their own adversities? When you hear somebody now say, man, this times are tough, Teresa, like, let me just lay it all out here. You know, you've had your own struggles. How do you encourage them? I
say be driven, know your self-worth, your value, and don't allow anything negative in your space. Don't allow anything to tear your peace down, your joy, your happiness. And for me, I was so driven. I wanted to win. You know, that's what I did. Like, I really wanted to win. And it was important to me. And I wanted my son to be proud of me. You know, I wanted my brother, Curtis, because he's done so much for me. He put in so much time. He was there when I was so broken. So for them to see me win, that right there, that drove me up the ladder. And every time I would try to fall back down the ladder, just thinking about them two made me want to climb up. And anything negative for me, I don't even allow it in my space. My friends will tell you negativity. I live a very peaceful, joyful, happy life.
I hear another tip there. The circle that you have, you keep a peaceful environment. Your circle is on one accord. You know, you keep the negativity out. You know, your tribe. It sounds like a bomb support system. So that's a takeaway. Who is in your tribe? You know,
my support system. When I tell you, my group of girlfriends and my friends and my family is so tight, and we're all alike. We all support each other, and we all want to see each other win. So I feel like, and they don't want anything from me, and I don't want anything from them. It's just all about love and happiness and joy. Like, that's how we are. We want to see each other win. Like, it's so important, because in my book, you notice, if you read my book, I start each chapter out with my girlfriends. So one of my girlfriends, they'll say something about me in the chapter. So that
is so special. So you really brought it home. And then I see the forward is by your mentor, right?
Yeah, I heard it.
So this is a baby for everybody. This is everybody's baby.
And then, you know, I even have my son wrote a letter to me in the book. And so I didn't read the letter until I got the book. And so when I read the letter, because the things that you go through, like being a momager and being a mother, like we had our struggles, like it was tough, you know, and I didn't understand where he was coming from. I thought that he was trying to be hard, you know, and trying to like get rid of me. I'm like, boy, I gave my entire life for you. What are you talking about? You want a new manager, what? But now I sit back and I understand, like I get it. He just wanted the best for me. He wanted me to live my best life. And I couldn't do that, like managing him full time. I couldn't.
I understand.
Yeah.
And look at the selfless person that you have always been. Now you look at how you raised and poured into Bow Wow to, you know, return that love back to you. So I love that. That's a full circle moment, you know, I see. And speaking of which, you know, as a mother and manager to him, you know, how have your life experiences ignited tenacity in your business in the entertainment world?
Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm very comfortable and secure with who I am.
Oh, I know you are.
And I've always been a business woman, even before Bow was Bow, like in corporate America. So I was always like, a businesswoman, and I always wanted more. Always like, since I was a little girl, like I always just wanted more, and I was always business savvy. And I think it came from me having a child, because I'm like, I gotta be like, this child's life is my responsibility, and it did not come with a handbook. So I had to figure it out. So for me, I've just always been like very, I just wanted more, and I just wanted, and I was always been a businesswoman.
So when you were working in corporate America, you say more. You're working in take me back to that time. You have this young son,
Yeah.
before the world knows anything about a little Bow Wow. You're this working mom, working this corporate job. I mean, what were your goals then? Was it to get promoted within a company, to make more money? What were your goals then, or were you always interested in business even at that point?
I've always been interested in business. I always felt like, even when I worked in corporate America, and I was blessed because I had a great job. So before Bow was Bow, we lived a very comfortable life, because, I had a great job. So for me, I felt like if I'm going to work that hard for someone else, I always wanted to work that hard for myself.
Love that.
And so I was so driven. And then my boss was so supportive, and I saw how they, ran a company. So I learned a lot from them. Because I'm like, I'm not working that hard for nobody else. If I'm working hard, I'm going to work hard for myself. Because I would go to work at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I would be there till like 8 o'clock at night. So for me, I'm like, I was working extremely hard to make good money and, for us to live a great life before, he became Bella,
Wow. And then look at all how that, that's a classroom for you. You were learning from your superiors. You also learned what you didn't want. I don't want to be working here 16 hours a day, 60 hours a week. I want to go home and spend time with my son, and more than just be working here from sun up to sundown. And I love that. So as a serial entrepreneur, what sparked your love for interior design and fashion? Because I see this beautiful home back here. So coordinated and lovely. What sparked that part of your entrepreneurial life?
I feel like I have a special gift for fashion and interior designs. For me, my clients, most of my clients are athletes as far as when it comes to interior designs. And just by me seeing their face when they see their place, their home, it just brings so much joy to me. Because when I do with my clients, I listen. It's not always what I like, it's not what they like. And I'm the type of designer where I get to know my clients, I interview them, I find out their favorite colors, their favorite wrapper, what they like to do, and I incorporate all of that, because I feel like they pay me well. So I have to bring it,
But they trust you to be creative, so you take what they love and like and what they're interested in. Like if they say, I like bright colors, I like family, I like my family, and I like bright colors. You can go and put the Teresa Caldwell experience on it. Right now you have a frame of the family on the mantle. And
but you know what?
When did you even take this?
Like right now, one of my clients is Grady Jarrett. He plays for the Falcons.
Okay.
He just bought this big mansion, right? So they're so funny because they'll send me stuff, and I'm like, no, that's not it. No. So they trust me, and for them to trust me with, their home, that speaks a lot. Like, like for those guys to trust me,
How much are you decorating? Are you decorating like a room, the whole house? Like what?
God,
Study?
Oh my gosh. No, I do
Everything?
I do remodeling. I do from the hardware, from the flooring to the cabinetry to I have a whole team. I have painters, I have contractors, I have cabinets, I mean, I have everybody.
So it really is a Teresa Caldwell experience. Like this is a whole,
most definitely,
a whole team coordinated months of work project, and they get to see the finished product, your brainchild, your creativity, your ideas.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's my baby. And Taste Online, like that's my heart. You know, like my online store is everything to me. And mostly what I do is I send boxes to clients. So I have about 55 girls, and most of my girls are married to athletes, of course. You know, baseball, basketball, NFL, soccer, and then I have some entertainment, the girls that date, like, you know, rappers, whatever. So most of those are my clients. So what I do is I send boxes. So each month they get a box from me, and they never know what's in the box.
So it's a subscription service.
No, it isn't. No, because most of these girls, like I have, like, you know, I have like all their credit card numbers, and they trust me with sending them boxes. So
I hear a theme here: trust.
Trust me. They know that I would never ever do anything.
Trust.
They trust me.
I am. I have all your information.
I would never share any of it, you know. So they get a box. So 1 month they can get like basics. 1 month they can get sweats, then dresses, then accessories. So they never know what they're getting.
So tell me the appeal of it. Is the appeal that it's like shopping without the work of having to shop for the things? And
exactly.
Is that
exactly? Because, you know, people don't like
saving people time.
Yeah, and they don't like to go shopping. They don't like to go to the mall. I don't like to go to the mall.
I understand. Yeah, I don't like to go to the mall.
They trust me. All their clothes.
I have a black card, but I don't like to go to the mall either.
See, you didn't need one of my clients. You need to sign. Come on, let me see.
I don't like to go to the mall either. I would love to.
So just imagine
you get some packages in the mail, like, oh, this is cute.
Once a month, it's like Christmas. And
so then they set up, okay, so I sign up on shoptaste.com. I set a budget with you, tell you what I like, kind of like the same way you do the interior design.
Yes.
And then you shop for me for the next month, and then I get the package in the mail.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's not for everybody, because I got to trust you, because, you know,
you
have to trust each other, because some people give you a bogus credit card number, you know, then I don't see all this stuff.
Then take this card. Like, whose card is this? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about whose card it is. Just shop. Just get some stuff. Oh man, I didn't even think about the criminals out there who could take advantage of that. So you have to protect and safeguard yourself.
I had to protect myself. So I'm about to open it up to the public, because now it's like mostly all my friends referring a friend. Like that's how I grew. So I'm like, let me try to open this up to the public. So that's what I'm about to do.
I love how your businesses grow under your feet. You know, I love how your ideas grow. And I feel like just hearing your story, which I'm in love with, because, you know, you're a visionary, you see ahead, you want more. Like this is nice, but I want more. And so you're always being very intentional about the life you want, what you want. You know, I'm pretty sure long before there was a shoptaste.com and before you were doing interior design, you had already envisioned what, you know, this would look like. So that's inspiring to me personally, how you can envision the next chapter of your life or what you want, and then almost like poof, you have it, you're living it. You have clients, you have these ready-made businesses based off referrals, which I think is even greater. Then who better to market your business than your clients?
Exactly. And now what I'm doing is I'm starting School of Taste. So my first client was an MBA mother. So they come to like the school, and I teach them how to do like an online boutique. So they go through all of the courses, and then they're able to have their own store. So my first one is Taste of Allen's Boutique. So that's what I'm starting to do next. So it's going to be like a school to teach people how to buy, how to run an online boutique.
So it's in a sense you're building a franchise of your brand?
Yes.
But you're allowing your clients or your students to have ownership?
Exactly.
Oh, man.
So if you wanted a store,
I love the way your brain works. It's beautiful. I love the way your mind works.
I just want us all to own.
I love it.
I just want want us.
I love it. I love your heart. I love where your heart is. I love where your business mind is. I love that you don't just create these businesses and think of yourself. You're always thinking about other people and how, you know, other people can advance as well. And even just being as transparent to share your story in your book, I Once Was Her. You know, I just think that's very selfless. And I have thoroughly enjoyed this conversation with you today. I thank you for your time, Teresa. Please tell us how we can get a copy of I Once Was Her.
Hold on, let me get my book.
Ooh.
Barnes and Nobles, Books A Million, and Amazon.
Barnes and Noble, Books A Million, and Amazon. I Once Was Her. Look at that cover. Who shot the photo?
Eric Robinson.
Okay.
Love Eric.
Eric Robinson. Beautiful cover, beautiful book, beautiful spirit. I wish you nothing but continued success on everything that you accomplished today and many, many moons from now. I just can't wait to see what else. So if we want to continue to follow you on your journey, what's the best way for us to do so?
Of course, Instagram, Miss Teresa Caldwell.
Miss Teresa Caldwell. We got it, girl. We're going to all follow you today.